This video is working on the skills assessment, one of two, the first of the two assessments for ICT and WK401. We're looking at answer booklet 1 and we're going to do sections 5, 6 and 7. So we want evidence of installing the correct hardware components for the client machine. The way we're going to do that is just whiz to our VirtualBox Manager, click on our Windows 10 machine. This is all of the setup for it. So I'll hit print screen and we'll just show that. Black at the moment, but that's okay. Copy to the clipboard and stick it in here. Yep, Control V and just resize it. Okay. Evidence of successful installation of the client operating system software. So we want the system properties of Windows after installing Windows 10 in your client machine. So it's the system properties that we're after. Okay, so here's our Windows 10 machine. Let's log in. And it does it slowly. Just check where it's plugged in. Okay, switch to. The thing I don't like is big black nothings. The hard drive light is going though, down here. Okay, it finally decided to start. Okay, so we're after the system properties. Normally you can just open up the file manager and right mouse click on this PC, go to properties. But in the latest version, well, it's not actually the latest version. I wouldn't class this as the system properties though. That's the advanced system settings. Okay. So if you can't do it that way, which way can you do it? Computer management? It's not going to really give you the system properties. Settings. Type system properties. About your PC, I suppose that'd be it. Okay, so that's it on the latest version. Let's maximize that. Yep, okay. Okay, so what we do is Control E, take a screen capture of that. And in here we just highlight all of that, insert picture, device, go to Windows 10, and we're looking for that last one, and we want to resize this. Okay, that's better because it pushes the next one to the next page. Okay, so that's 5 done, A and B. And what we're going to do is test the network operation between these two things. Now, for these things to work properly, you've got to make sure that the firewall responds to pings. So that's if you want the thing to be successful. Okay, so let's just make sure that the firewalls are turned off on these machines, and that'll do the job. Okay, so let's source, destination. It wants a screenshot of the results, so what we'll do is just put it, yeah, okay. So let's go to the main server. Open up a command prompt. Let's go ping the backup server. Okay, so ping backup SVR server. Doesn't know what that is. Let's do an IP config. Okay, so it'll be 3.3 with ping. So let's just clear screen first. Ping 192.168.3.3. Okay, so let's just make sure that the firewall's off on all of these things. Go to firewall. So you've got firewalls on here. Turn off firewalls. Okay, so we've got the firewall turned off on that. Let's go to the backup server. Okay, the firewalls are all on here as well. So let's turn all these firewalls off. Okay, all the firewalls are off. Let's check our Windows 10 machine as well. And right mouse click down there. Windows firewall. Let's turn that all off. Yeah, it's having a bit of a dummy spit, but that's okay. Public network is still on. Okay, so all the firewalls are off, which will allow everything to ping to everything. So let's just go, let's do a clear screen again, and then ping that. Okay, so am I pinging the right machine? Main server, backup server. Let's go IP config. It's 3.101. Okay, that's why we're not pinging it. And Windows 10 machine. Let's find out what its IP address is. It's 103.2. Okay. So from the main server, so the main server to the backup server, let's ping, let's clear screen first, and then let's go to 101, I think it was, wasn't it? 101, yep, okay. Got to click in there first. And you can see it pings, okay. So main server, so let's go, let's do capture a region. So I'm going to go main server to there, copy to clipboard, successful, Control V, okay. So main server to Red Hat 8, the Red Hat 8 machine, okay. To find out what the IP address is of this machine, type in ifconfig, interface config, and we can see here that it's 3.102. Yep. So just here 3.102 is the IP address. So 101 is the backup server. 102 is the Red Hat server. Okay, so we want to ping 102. So that is the, actually let's go clear screen and then 102. And we want to ping, we want to show that, capture that region. So this is main server to the Red Hat. Main server to Red Hat. Include the result, Control V. Okay, main server to the client. So that's 103.2. Okay, so main server to there, ping 192.168.103.2. Actually, I should have cleared the screen first. Cleared the screen, 103.2. Screen capture that. Main server to the client. Copy. Main server to the client. Control V. Okay, backup server to the Red Hat. So this is 3.101 to 3.102. So let's go to the backup server. Clear screen. Ping 192.168.3.102. Okay, and that's the Red Hat 102. You can see 3.102 there. Okay, so what we need to do is to screen capture that. Copy to clipboard, replace that, Control V. So that's a successful. Backup to the client. So this is the backup server to the client. So ping 192.168.103.2. Let's ping, let's screen capture that. So here's the backup server to the client. Copy. Backup server to the client. So need the Red Hat to the client. So this, the Red Hat, has got to ping the same 103.2. So let's go to the Red Hat. This one here. Clear screen. Doesn't know clear screen. Okay. Of course it wouldn't. That's a Windows command. So let's go ping 192.168.103.2. So that's the client. You notice Linux doesn't stop. So I'm going to hit Control C when it gets a little bit higher. About there will do. Okay, so you can see ping that and it's getting it. So let's go screen capture. Capture a region. We want the Red Hat. Ping in the client machine. We just need a few. That'll do. Copy to the clipboard. So that's the evidence for that. And that was successful. Okay, so now we're up to the assets list. So I just made up a number, 1001, 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004. So domain controller 1, which is the main SVR. This one here is the backup SVR. And that's the Windows 10, so let's just make those two red as well. Why not? So details and specification. So details and specification you can just get from here. Just this is that's the specification of the machine. That's the details. So main server. Copy to clipboard. Control V. Make that a lot smaller. That'll do. Back up to main controller. So let's go to, whoops, it was already there. Back up. Print screen. So what we just want to see is to there. Copy to clipboard. Control V. Just resize this thing to there will do. Red Hat. So let's go print screen and we'll go copy to clipboard. And then the Windows 10 machine. Which, you know, we did just a minute ago for the specifications or whatever it was. It's the same thing. Okay. So, you know, if we did that for every machine that we kept these specifications, you know, what, you know, it's got so much RAMs, so many processors, all that sort of stuff. You know, if they'd asked for things like serial numbers and things like that, then okay, that's a different thing. But it's details and specifications. That's it. That's the easiest thing. Capture that. Okay, so that's the end of this video. That's the hardware and assets list. That's all I'm after. Screen capture, that sort of stuff, which, you know, you've done a lot of that already. And we'll leave it there.